We all know the joke. When we get to Mars, there's going to be a Dollar General. But there's one place in the United States that there is no Dollar General. Before I tell you why, make sure to click that little subscribe button, okay? Now, the reason there is no Dollar General in this place is because they wanted to protect jobs, and it's our own government that caused the problem. You see, we had a problem. Foreign shippers could do things cheaper, and it was costing Americans jobs. So what we did, we came up with the Jones Act. And the Jones Act said, if you're going to send something from one state to another state, that it had to be an American-owned company who did it with American employees that did it, and an American vehicle. And that's great if you're shipping something from Florida to Georgia or to New York, or you're going from LA to New York, LA to North Carolina. That's fine. That works out good because it keeps American jobs in the United States. But what about when you've got Hawaii thousands of miles away over the ocean? That makes a problem. Now you have to have American-made ships with American sailors, United States people. So why is that a problem? Well, that's a problem because most of the shipping comes into the United States from other countries. Once it gets here, they have an empty ship. They take products made in the United States and they take it back to Asia. The problem with that is that they are not allowed to stop with those goods in Hawaii. Hawaii has to have United States made ships with United States sailors, United States owned companies bring their goods from the United States to Hawaii, which means a special trip, which costs a lot more. That is a problem. The Dollar General functions on a really, really low margin, and that margin is upset terribly when you have to have completely new shipping for your products. You can't just latch on to the existing shipping, what they do with most of their items. As a result of this, Hawaii could have some of the lowest product prices in the world, latching on to all this empty space that's on these ships that come from the United States and go back to Asia to get more Chinese stuff to send to us in the United States. But instead, they have some of the highest prices of anything in the world because we passed a law to protect our labor force in the United States, causes the United States to have some of the highest prices in the world in Hawaii. How do we fix it? Well, the people of Hawaii would have to stand up and ask for an exception to this law, but they won't, because that means their products produced in Hawaii would have a tougher time competing with imported products. They don't want to do that, and I don't blame them. Things are expensive because of this law, and it's more expensive to produce things because of this law, which means it's more expensive to live there and wages have to be higher. I don't know. What do you think?